Dear student, dear students, in last lecture we studied the trigonometric functions for particular angles, and we have to find the values of angle of measurement 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. Now we are next that 30 degree and 60 degree. In this period, we have to find trigonometric functions for angle of measurement 45 degree or pi upon 4 radian. Now to find the values of all trigonometric functions for 45 degree in the 10th standard, we studied a theorem, that 45-90 theorem. Now if in a right angle triangle the measurement of angles are 45 and 90, then we use the 45 90 theorem. 45 90 theorem. By this theorem, the side which is opposite, suppose that here ABC be a triangle, right triangle, and which measurement is 45 degree, 90 degree. Now here, by this theorem, the side which is opposite to the angle of measure 45 degree is equal to 1 upon n square root 2 times the hypotenuse. क्या है theorem? 45 अंशासमोरील बाजू ही कर्णाच्या 1/2 पट असते. मग या ठिकाणी in this figure the side which is opposite to 45 is BC, and also the side which is opposite to 45, that is AB, and distance equal to 1 upon n square root 2. Now we have hypotenuse, that is equal to AC, so that AC means in length ABC equal to length AB equal to 1 upon n square root 2 length AC. Now by using this theorem, we can find trigonometric functions for measurement of a 45 degree. Now we are saying, consider that a standard unit circle. Standard unit circle. To center is at origin. This axis is an x-axis. This axis is an y-axis. And consider the unit circle, standard unit circle. Now here, let A be a point which is common point between circle and x-axis, positive direction of x-axis. To make the angle of 45 degree, we have to consider a ray OP. Ray OP making an angle of 45 degree at the center of circle. 45 degree. Let the coordinate of the point P are x, y. Coordinate of point P are x, y. From the point P, we have to draw a perpendicular on positive direction of x-axis. Consider that this meet at the point M. Now where the distance traveled by the point P on positive direction of x-axis, which is equal to x, Distance traveled by the point P on positive direction of y-axis. The distance equal to y. Now here we have to draw perpendicular on positive direction of x-axis, so that this angle is of 90 degree. Now here one angle of triangle is 45, 90, so that remaining angle is 45 degree. 45. Here we use the 45, 45, 90 theorem. Now here in triangle OMP, in triangle OMP, by 45, 90 theorem. In triangle OMP by 45, 90 theorem. Use this theorem. Now here the angle of measure 45, opposite side is equal to y. Now here y equal to, here angle of measure 45 equal to y, and by this theorem is equal to 1 upon e square root 2 length, where hypotenuse, that length OP, but where length OP radius of unit circle, so that distance equal to 1 upon 2 multiply with 1, so that 1 upon 2, so that y equal to 1 upon 2. First time. Now here in this figure, x is also the side which is opposite to 45 degree. So that use here this 45, 90 theorem. Now where yx equal to 1 upon 2 length OP and distance equal to the 1 upon 2 multiplied with 1 equal to 1 upon 2. So that x is also equal to 1 upon 2. X is also equal to 1 upon 2. Now here our basic concept, our basic terms. We study the trigonometric functions on the basis of unit circle, standard unit circle, and then we get the values. Sin of theta equal to y, cos of theta equal to x. Means we know that sin of theta equal to y, and cos of theta equal to x. Now the theta angle of measurement 45. The value of y 1 upon 2. Value of x 1 upon 2. So that we have write sin of 60 degree equal to 1 upon 2. Sorry, sin of 45 degree measurement 45 degree equal to 1 upon 2, and cos of 45 degree distance is also equal to 1 upon 2. Sorry, where in square root 1 upon in square root 2 times. 1 upon in square root 2 times. Here square root 1 upon in square root 2, and here 45 is also 1 upon in square root 2. Now here tan of 45 equal to sin of 45 divided by cos of 45, so that equal to 1 upon e square root 2 divided by 1 upon e square root 2. Now here get cancelled and remaining 1 So that tan of 45 equal to the 1. Similarly, we can find the trigonometric functions by the remaining trigonometric functions by using the relation between cos, sin, tan, sec, cosec and cot. These are the values of trigonometric functions for different angles. Next, we have to study some solved problems which are given in our textbook. Now here, these problems, the first problem is find the sines of given, find the sines of, just state the sines of, state the sines of, sines of. We study in different quadrants. The signs of trigonometric functions are different. Means there are the 4 quadrants. In the 4 quadrants, first quadrant we start from the 0 degree to 90 degree. This quadrant is a first quadrant, and in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. Now the second quadrant start from 90 degree to 180 degree. 90 degree to 180 degree. And in the second quadrant, the sign, only sign is positive. Sign and its inverse, that cosec. These functions are positive. Third quadrant starts from 180 to 270 degree. And in the fourth quadrant, the tan, only tan and its inverse, that cot, these functions are positive. These functions are positive. In fourth quadrant start from the 260 degree to 360 degree. Now we have this quadrant, and in that quadrant the cos and its inverse, that say these functions are positive. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, आणि या ठिकाणी हा fourth quadrant. Means in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. Second quadrant sine and cosec are positive. Third quadrant tan and cot are positive. Fourth quadrant cos and sec are positive. And then where arrive the values, get the measurement of angles. In first quadrant 0 to 90, second quadrant 90 to 180, third quadrant 180 to 270, and fourth quadrant 270 to 360. Now the first problem is, we have to find the value of your sine of 600, sine of 675 degree. 675 degree. Now when there are the quadrants, and this is the initial ray, and the terminal ray completes one revolution. then made angle is 360 degree. Means we can write here 675 which is greater than to 360. Means we can write 675 into the sum of 360 plus the remaining terms. Now where 675, these terms can be written as 360 plus, now we will see that 675 minus 360, 1 and here remaining 3, so that 350. Now we will see that 675 degree means our terminal ray completes one revolution. The made angle is 360 degree, and then it reaches. Then it also makes the angle of 350 degree. Means in first quadrant 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270. Means our angle, this angle lies in 270 to 360. Means this ray, terminal ray, lies in the fourth quadrant. Means replace these terms. You eliminate these terms. We have only see the made angle. Consider that the made angle is 350 degree, and this 350 degree means terminal ray lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant only cos and sec, these are positive, sine is negative. In these terms, so that 675 degree lies in fourth quadrant, so that sine of 675 degree is negative. 675 degree is negative. All problems are same. Means to solve these problems, we can write the given angles in the sum of 360 degree, and then remaining angle. Note that the remaining angle lies in which quadrant, and by using this concept we can say that the sign of given problem is positive or negative. Next problem. Second problem. Cot of 573 degree. Cot of 573 degree. Now we will see that we can consider only angle 573 degree. Distance equal to 360 degree plus. Now where 573 minus 360, the 3 1 and where 2. 3, 1, 2. Means this term is 230 degree. Now only see that because this angle is 1 revolution, we can say that the terminal ray lies in which quadrant by using this measurement. Now here, see that our angle, this angle, the completely 1 revolution, the made angle is 360 degree. Now here the angle is 230, means the 230 lies between 180 to 270. Now here our angle lies in the third quadrant. We know that in third quadrant tan and cot are positive, means the given angle, the sine of the given trigonometric function is positive, means we can here write so that cot of 500 theoretically 573 degree lies in third quadrant. So that cot of 573 degree is 573 degree is positive. Is positive because in third quadrant the cot having sign positive. Next terms है third problem. Sine of 159 degree. Now we'll see that the angle 159. The angle 159 lies between 90 to 180, means 159 degree lies in second quadrant. So that sine of 159, so that see that in second quadrant sine is positive, so that this angle lies in second quadrant, so that sine is positive, so that sine of 159 is positive. Now we have third example, sec of fourth example, sec of 3 pi upon 5 radian. Sec of 3 pi upon 5 radian. Now here the given angle is in radian. Now here we can convert this angle into a degree, and then we can say that the given angle lies in which quadrant, and by using this concept, by using these terms, we can say that the value of sec of 3 pi upon 5 is positive or negative. Now here 3 pi upon 5 radian equal to 3 pi upon 5 multiplied with 180 degree divided by pi. we can convert the given angle into radian to degree. To a simple process, we can put the value of pi, that is 180 degree, and then convert. Now where pi get cancelled, 5 3s are 50, remaining 3, 5 6 60. Now where this angle is equal to 3 multiplied with 36 equal to 108. And see here, 108 degree lies in second quadrant, means lies in 90 to 180. So that 3 pi upon 5 radian lies in second quadrant. And we know that in second quadrant only sine and cosec are positive. Now we are sec है, so that this sec having negative sign, so that we can write sec of 3 pi upon 5 radian is negative. Last we see one example. This example having a negative sign. Last example. Now let's see cosec of minus 752 degree. Cosec of 752 degree. Now in last lecture I say that if the terminal ray is moving in anti-clockwise direction, then made angle is positive. Initial ray, terminal ray, made angle is positive. And if the terminal ray is moving in a clockwise direction, then made angle is negative. Now here the given sign is minus, so that the terminal ray moves in a clockwise direction. Now let's see here, the measurement is a clockwise direction, means this angle is of 0 degree. If the terminal ray moves in a clockwise direction, this angle is of 90 degree. This angle is of 180 degree. Now where direction of terminal ray, this angle is of the minus 270 degree. Now where this angle is of minus 360 degree. And up to. Means we can write here minus 752 degree into a minus 30 degree, minus 360 degree, means we can write here. Minus 752 degree equal to minus 360 degree. Now let's see that minus 52 minus 360, this term is equal to 2. 9 and here 3. 2, 9, 3 means minus 392 degree. Minus 392 degree. Now here minus 360 degree completes one revolution in a clockwise direction. So that we can here write minus 360 degree minus 360 degree, because here minus 392 degree is greater than to 360 degree, means we can write here this angle minus 390 degree into a 360 degree minus, so that minus 392 minus 360 distance equal to 230 means minus 30. Minus 32 degree. Now here these two 360 degree 360 degree. By using distance we cannot find the position of terminal ray. To find the position of terminal ray we can here consider only the last value, means distance is a first revolution, distance is a second revolution which are in a clockwise direction, means remaining angle 32 minus 32 means our angle, this angle 0 to 90, 0 to minus 90, minus 32 lies between 0 to minus 90, so that our angle lies in a fourth quadrant, where this angle is equal to minus 32. So that in fourth quadrant we know that cos of theta and sec of theta are positive, but given problem is a cosec, means the cosec of theta having value negative, म्हणजे या ठिकाणी minus 752 degree lies in fourth quadrant, so that cosec of minus 752 degree is negative.